beautiful people, welcome back to Zishami's Kitchen, your favorite kitchen where we make amazing meals and bake amazing cakes. In today's video, as I've stated earlier, we're going to make the legendary Black Forest cake. Yeah, I know. So there's a very full detailed video on this channel where I made a Black Forest cake with all the ingredients, but in today's video we're going to share this 3 kg cake where it was an order for a customer, and he wanted a Black Forest cake with the Paw Patrol themed, and we're going to bake together and decorate together. So stay tuned till the end. So first and foremost, we start by prepping our ingredients, and we're starting by separating the egg whites from the egg yolks, which is very hectic, but this is the method that I used. There are people who use the egg separator, there are people who use their hand. There are so many ways of separating the egg yolk, but this is the one that I use. So let me know which method is easy for you. So when I'm done separating the egg whites from the egg yolks, I'm going to beat the egg whites until they form the stiff peaks, and also I'm going to mix my egg yolks together with my sugar. This sugar is yes, I use granulated sugar, which I grinded, and for it to become to form like caster sugar. So this is me. I want to beat my egg whites until they form stiff peaks. So a little fun fact about the Black Forest cake. It is believed to have originated from the Black Forest region in southwestern Germany that borders the Alsace region of France. And it is said that a pastry chef named Jose Keller made the first Black Forest cake in his tea room in Bad Godesberg. So that is how the Black Forest cake origin came to. And basically what the Black Forest cake is, it is just a layer of layers of chocolate sponge cake, whipped cream and cherry filling. And in this case, for me, we're going to use the strawberry filling because that's what's available in this region, or right where I am at this point. And for a rich Black Forest cake, you need to soak the cherries in cherry liquor, which is known as the Kashwasser. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but it's a German word and a German liquor. It's a German liquor known as the Kashwasser. So they normally soak the cherries into that liquor to make it rich, but for us we're going to just feed our cake, our chocolate layers, with strawberry juice, which I mixed with sugar syrup, and then I'm gonna feed to the chocolate layers. And also I'm going to put for me, as I said, I'm not going to use the cherries, I'm going to use the strawberries layers. I'm going to use the strawberry pieces on the layers and my whipped cream, so that makes it very rich because of that fruity, chocolatey, and the sweet taste of all these plus the whipped cream. So that's basically what the Black Forest cake is. So we've mixed all our ingredients, like our wet ingredients plus the sugar mixture, plus the egg yolks, and now I want to add this cooking oil. For me, I use cooking oil because I don't like that very dry Black Forest. So this is like a secret ingredient that I invented on myself, because most people don't use oil when it comes to Black Forest cakes. They just use the egg yolks, the egg whites, the sugar, and that's it, plus the flour and all that. That's it. For me, I add these to my cake, like the oil, to make it just a little bit of it, just to make the cake a little bit moist and a little bit fluffy. So we add the dry ingredients, which is the cocoa plus the wheat flour, all-purpose flour. And then this is very important for this, because remember, for Black Forest cake we are not using any rising agents. We are relying on the air that we created from beating the egg whites to make sure that our cake rises well and becomes spongy. So when you're folding at this point, you need to be very, very, very careful not to burst all the air bubbles that we've created from this process of beating our eggs, our egg whites, so that the cake rises well and becomes fluffy and spongy. So we bake that, and the cakes are ready in 35 to 40 minutes. The cakes are ready. For me, I used a lot of tins, that's why I had a lot of layers. So for this order, the customer also wanted last minute cupcakes, vanilla cupcakes, which I had to do at night, and she wanted only 6 cupcakes, which I decided to just make many cupcakes so that my kids can enjoy as well. So these are the layers that I did for that Black Forest cake. I don't like cutting the layers, so I just use different tins, and then I don't have to shave a lot of that when I'm decorating. So this is me feeding the cakes, the chocolate cake layers, as I said, with chocolate juice, like strawberry juice, plus my sugar syrup, which I've mixed together, and that is how they turned out. Very important when it comes to Black Forest, you need to feed your layers, because this cake turns out, because we're not using milk, we're not using a lot of oil or butter, so they become dry if you don't feed them well. So this is where the real magic happens. Like the real magic happens when you feed, like putting those strawberry or the cherries if you have, plus the whipped cream, and also when you fed your cakes with that. So this combination is what makes the Black Forest very tasty and very yummy. Very, very important. So every time I'm baking Black Forest cake, like it's always fun memories for me. I don't know why, like every single time before I became a baker, the only cake that I could order from the bakeries, it was only Black Forest. Like I didn't have any other cake that I would order. Like on the birthdays that I had, I had in my house especially for my firstborn daughter, because at that point I'd not become a baker, and also for family, it was always Black Forest. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just the love of Black Forest, or it was the only cake that I had ideas or I tasted, because that was the only cake that I could order. And I'd say like all the cakes were yummy, and they have these, like every time I taste Black Forest cake, they have these rich memories that I always taste in those cakes. And I'm glad that I got to be a baker and had to, like, I can enjoy different varieties of cake, and I know the richness, and I can always go for what I'm craving for at that particular time. So for the decoration part, I did a blue themed Paw Patrol cake, because that's what the inspiration photo like entailed. That's what the customer wanted. It was a 2-year-old boy who was celebrating his 2nd birthday, and that's his favorite cartoon, so we had to make what he liked. Ignore my kids playing at the background, and kindly guys, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video if this is content that you'd like to be watching. Don't forget to turn that notification bell. So the cake is done, and now we want to pack and decorate the cupcakes. As I said, she only wanted 6 cupcakes, and yeah, so I want to decorate them same theme, blue, and I will use blue and white. And I did some sprinkles and the birthday boy's name, which I used blue, which wasn't very visible. That's a mistake I did, which I realized late. I should have done like a white or colorful color that was visible. So those are the cupcakes, and I want to put the name, which is Kilan, and also that's me putting the name, and I did also some strawberry toppings. So now I'm done with the cupcakes, and I'd put the cake inside the fridge so that the whipped cream and also the chocolate sprinkled on the side can rest, so that I can put the edible prints of the Paw Patrol on the cake. So yeah, what I used to sprinkle is also, which was very messy by the way. Sprinkling that is very messy because it jumps everywhere, but you have to go with the theme of the cake. So I used edible prints and some toppers for the Paw Patrol cartoons, which turned out quite nicely. I loved how they turned out. Very unique and very beautiful, very demure. And yeah, that goes the entire decorated cake. So let me know down on the description and on the comment section, how do you think this cake turned out? I really enjoy reading your comments, and I really value your feedback. Like, it keeps me going, and also that hitting that like button if you've liked this video, and also support me by subscribing. It's totally free, but it really helps me go a long way. I'm really aiming for 1,000 subscribers, which is proving to be a little bit hectic, but we keep going strong till we get there. Okay, so that's the entire cake and the cupcakes with the strawberry toppings. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.